Nice of you to drop in.
Hello people, I'm the Comic Book Gamer, and today I'm going to be reviewing episode 1 of Nightwing the fan series. You can watch it right here on YouTube. It only takes up 8 minutes of your time. Search it up in the YouTube search box, because there's no point in me doing a spoiler-free review when anyone can watch this. You're already on YouTube. So yeah, watch it and then come back here. So yeah, episode 1, it's titled Deathstroke. The opening, purely 90s Deathstroke. I love it. It's purely the 90s Deathstroke Marv Wolfman series. Amazing. I loved it because in that series he killed a lot of cronies. In this he kills caterers, but they're also bad guys. But he just goes out, wipes out a bunch of caterers, and it's awesome. It is so cool. The guy who plays Deathstroke has such a physicality to him. He does a great job pulling off, like, every time he hits something is like fast. Well, pretty much every time. Sometimes you'll be like, eh, but most of the time it is just like this fast, abrupt movement, and it looks great. The guy kills it in fight scenes, whoever plays him. Good job. He had the names in the credits, but they weren't linked to a character, so I was like, I don't know who's playing Deathstroke, but whoever is, he did a great job with the physical aspect of Deathstroke. Like I said, opening 90s Deathstroke. He goes in, takes out a bunch of the bad guys' cronies, and then kills a corrupt politician. That is Deathstroke. It was great. He doesn't harm any citizens, which they specifically highlighted when you see the singer gets pushed down on the floor. Deathstroke kills the guy who pushed her down, lets her go. Perfect. Highlights who Deathstroke is, and was great. My problem was when Deathstroke spoke. Then I was like, his voice. I can't quite place it. It sounds kind of British. I can't really place it. I'm listening to him like, I don't know what that is. The last line he says was delivered really good. I thought it sounded pretty cool. It was like one word, I think, or two. It was delivered pretty good. But yeah, I loved how they had, what was his name? Oh my gosh, I don't remember the senator's name that he kills, or the mayor, or whatever he is. Yeah, he was the corrupt mayor of Gotham in the comics, and he was in league with Rupert Thorne, but I don't remember his name. Oh gosh, that's gonna kill me now. I'll look it up later. But yeah, great opening, was amazing. It was very Dark Knight-esque, as you could tell by like the music and the ambience. And I was like, all the elevators coming up, the guys just wait, and then Deathstroke comes out, kills him. I love the fighting style of Deathstroke too. How he fought with guns, like very physical with guns. He wasn't just standing 10 yards away and shooting a guy. He went up to him, put the gun to his chest, and shot him. I thought that was great. It was something we hadn't really seen. It was great. The opening was amazing, minus Deathstroke's voice, which was One of the gripes, though, I have is Deathstroke has 2 eyes. So guess what's going to happen? I'm calling it right now. Nightwing is going to stab out Deathstroke's eye with his Eskrima stick. It's going to happen. Just watch. It's going to happen. Which sucks because we got a great explanation for it in the comics, yet he's ignoring it. And DC's already ignored it with, what was it? With Arrow, they ignored it. With Batman, what was it? Wait, no, Son of Batman, they ignored it. Beware the Batman, they ignored it. Because in Beware the Batman, Deathstroke, I believe he shot like a C4, his own C4, and it blew up in his face, and that's how he lost his eye. In Son of Batman, Damian stabs it out, and Arrow, Oliver stabs it out. But Arrow, I preferred the most. That one's like, okay, I can buy it because how it happened. Like, Deathstroke was kicking the living crap out of Oliver until what happened. But yeah, I'm not really going to spoil anything for Arrow, but that is on the island, so you already knew he lost his eye anyways. But what I'm trying to say is, you have a perfect explanation in the comics. In the comics, he becomes Nightwing at the same time that that Adeline Kane, aka Slade Wilson's ex-wife, tells him, you know, tells him Deathstroke's origin, everything about it. To me, they didn't need to follow that exactly, but they could have had, hey, he sees Slade killed this guy, so he's like, okay, have Slade be known as Deathstroke. That's fine. I like the mystery element they added, how people don't know Slade and Deathstroke are one and the same. I like that. but you don't need it. It's not necessary. It's just a cool little aspect that they added since we haven't really seen it in a long time. But they could have just had it to where, hey, you know Slade Wilson and Deathstroke are one of the same. Adeline Kane wants him to be brought down. Heck, he doesn't even have to seek her out. She could seek him out and see, hey, Nightwing wants to bring him down. Nightwing's someone who could do it. Ha ha. So she goes, tells him all about Slade, so that way he's more informed. Except, since this is just an 8-minute video, it could have just wrapped up the origin a little tighter. You could have just trimmed the fat a little bit. You basically told him how he got his powers. You didn't have to tell him about all this, like, okay, he went crazy when he had his powers. One day he was strong. The next day he was incredibly weak. You don't need to tell that. Just say he got his powers from testing a truth serum. He, you could skip the whole him saving Wintergreen in the foreign country thing, and you can just say he became a mercenary because he could not join the military. And then later our son got captured. He went, and it was since he was a mercenary, it was one of his enemies, and so instead of giving the guy like the money, I think it was, or something they wanted, I don't remember what they wanted, I have to reread the issue, he tried to shoot the guy, and he did, but in the process his son's vocal cords got cut, and so their son almost died. That's it. That takes like 2 seconds for her to explain if you want to make an 8-minute video. Plus, I argue for a season premiere it should be a little longer. I wish the video would have been a little longer, like 15 minutes for a season premiere, because this is a big premiere, something that's been waiting for a long time. 8 minutes is fine, but I would have preferred something a little longer for a season premiere. But yeah, I wish they would have done that, and that way you find out, since she was pissed off about what happened with their son, she tries to kill Slade, but Slade moves so fast, even at point-blank range, when his head is turned to her, he avoids the bullet, and it goes into his eye, and that's how he loses his eye. You got a perfect explanation there, but instead, hey, let's have Nightwing stab it out with an Eskrima stick, which we know is going to happen later. I mean, it's 99% that it's going to happen. If not, I'll be very surprised. But yeah, then it ended. But, yeah, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Danny Shepard did great as Nightwing, especially that ending line when he's like, oh, you big baby. He did great with that. That was Nightwing. I was like, that's Nightwing. It was great. His costume was definitely very Dark Knight inspired, you can tell, and it looks good. Deathstroke's costume was really good. It was very military-like. I like how he had the dog tags on, the scarf, sort of like his new suit in the New 52 from Tony Daniel. It looked cool. Wintergreen I was not a fan of because they just made him a sleazebag, and he was already a betrayer in Arrow, and this is just a sleazebag. It's like, come on, I want to see the, like, Slade's moral compass Wintergreen with the big mustache. I want to see that, but nope. I just realized my video is longer than that entire video, or it's about to get there. The intro, well, theme, whatever you want to call it, was great. I loved it. You got to see it explain Nightwing in like 3 seconds. Great. I love the intro. Yeah, not a whole lot more to say about it. I liked it overall. I'm disappointed with the fact that that Deathstroke's gonna have his eye taken out by Nightwing, which is gonna happen. I wish we would just see Deathstroke with one eye. Why not? Why can't we? Why does he have to have it taken out by the main hero? It makes no sense. Also, it ended with him going to Gotham. Ew, my problem is, this is feeling, since you are a fan series and your main advantage over normal DC shows is you can do whatever the heck you want. You can have Deathstroke kill Bruce Wayne, since that's probably who Deathstroke's going for. I hope he's going for Cobblepot personally, because then he can kill Cobblepot, since the Cobblepots, like, a while ago were mayors, and I think at one time Penguin was the mayor, I think. I don't remember. But just they could do that, make Cobblepot the mayor of Gotham, have him go, kill Cobblepot, bada bing, bada boom, and you got him kill a corrupt politician. I'd be fine with him killing Bruce Wayne as well, but Bruce Wayne is an innocent guy, and that's not Deathstroke's MO. He doesn't kill innocent people. Plus, they're not, even though this is a fan series, I know he's not going to kill Bruce Wayne, because from what it seems like, he wants Bruce Wayne to be a big part of the series, to like come in every now and again, since he is, you know, the father figure to Dick Grayson. Another little thing I didn't like was Deathstroke had henchmen. You saw him for like 2 seconds when the politician tried to leave. You saw henchmen at the door, and I was like, come on. Deathstroke operates with himself and Wintergreen. That is it. He has, you know, other partners to help him with other things, but in the field, himself and Wintergreen, that's it on the norm. Sometimes it's like when he's going to save people, other people come, but him and Wintergreen are the only people in the field. I didn't like him having henchmen that was not Deathstroke, but overall, especially for YouTube, it was great. I loved it. I'm excited for more. I can't wait. Like I said, my video is longer than the actual video, but yeah, definitely check it out if you haven't. It was good. The fight scene's amazing. It's very Dark Knight-like in a good way. Loved it. So yeah, the overall episode I liked. It was good. So I want to see more. Can't wait. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like.